Orkney. Spellbinding, invigorating, relaxing and welcoming. These are few of the words used to describe the islands on which we live. With its small, friendly towns and villages, people can find a real sense of community and a warm welcome. Offering a sense of timelessness, beautiful beaches, rolling hills and dramatic seascapes, Orkney offers something for everyone. No wonder Orkney has been voted the happiest place to live in Scotland in 2016, the best rural place to live in 2017, and the best place in the UK to bring up your children. Frequently hitting the headlines for being Scotland's safest council area, Orkney is renowned as being a place where many feel that it's still fine to leave your door open. Is it any wonder that in 2015, Cosmopolitan magazine asked, "Is this the best place on earth to be a woman?" However, we know that despite its remoteness and uniqueness, Orkney is like everywhere else in the UK. We know what goes on behind the closed doors.
Don't think you'll get away from me that easily. I'll hunt you down wherever you go.
We know that the beauty of remoteness can soon become the prison of isolation. As the whispers begin.
I wouldn't listen to her. She drinks.
She only did it to get a house. He's such a nice man, he'd never do such a thing. Well, obviously it's just a ploy. She keeps taking him back.
And the once small, friendly community can turn against you, leaving you feeling blamed and judged, so that even going to the shops becomes a terrifying ordeal, and you remain isolated and anxious with the remains of your life in pieces around you. Afraid, alone, feeling there is no way forward. For us, we are now finding our way forward, rebuilding our lives, each in our own individual way, alongside the help and support from Women's Aid Orkney. They have listened and never judged, understood all the myriad ways of domestic abuse has pulled us apart, given us the time to see more clearly and join the pieces together again. They've helped us understand the effects of trauma, offered us choices in how we recover, and shown us that it is not our fault. We were never to blame. They believe us. They've offered us sanctuary when all other doors were closed, and despite our best efforts, our own homes became too unsafe. And they always put the kettle on. They have helped us with the practical things when we felt overwhelmed and lost as our old lives, our homes, and sometimes even our friends and families have disappeared. Filling in forms, sorting finances, managing budgets as our incomes shrink, accessing benefits when we've been left with nothing but the clothes that we stand up in and the bags we can carry. Helping us find a home for ourselves and our family. When we felt too low, too anxious, too worthless to get help, they've come with us to the doctor, the hospital, the psychologist, and the CPN meetings. They have encouraged and supported us to keep ourselves safe, assessing the risk to our safety, sitting with us as we've given statements to the police. When we have been confused and frightened by the legal system, seeing a solicitor, going to court, they've been beside us. They have written supporting letters for legal aid, sat through the solicitors' meetings, explained the legal documents that have left us lying awake late at night with worry, sat beside us in court as we've waited to face him. When we have felt silent, intimidated, unable to speak, they've acted as our advocates, speaking our words, our truths so our silent voices are heard. They've shown our children how to stay safe, how to have happy, positive relationships. They've been there for our children, given them a space to be, to be understood, to have fun, and offered them a place where it feels safe to speak out. They offer training, information, education, so people learn and understand that yes, there is domestic abuse here in Orkney, and we can all do something to stop it, to keep women and children safer. And they never forget how much the little things matter, like having our nails done, sitting in the sunshine in the garden, having access to the internet, a computer, a printer in private, sharing lunch together. Finding more information so we can continue to find our way forward.
How has Women's Aid helped me? Well, what can I say? When the weeping wounds were weaning, the girls have been there. When the scabbed scars were secreting, the girls have been there. When the scratchy scratches were signing out, the girls were there. When the testy tears were trooping, the girls were there. When the pesky parrots were prattling, the girls have been there. When the trials and tribulations were thick and thin, the girls have been there. When the countdown of the crumbling confidence careered, the girls have been there. When the self-esteem hit the gutter, the girls have been there. When the inner self was self-destructing, the girls have been there. On the long, hard, steep Berrydale road to claim my old self, or rather the new, improved models, the girls have been there. Although the determination, the inner strength, the motivation, the focus, the ability to take each day as it comes, the words of Lena Martell's "one day at a time" has moved on to 1 month at a time. A major step forward in the right direction. Onward and upwards is still my motto. With the help, support, care, dedication, strength, comfort, patience and quiet listening ear of such talented girls, I'm back, bouncing. My feeling of self-worth has increased along with my confidence and self-esteem. Deep down, I've always known I can do things, but now I believe in myself and can move forward and look to the future. There are still moments of deflation, the wobblers of the fears and memories of raising their ugly head, and the tears caused by that one look, the word said or an incident, yet the girls are still there. Many, many thanks to the wonderful team at Women's Aid Orkney. Keep up the good work, girls. Domestic abuse will not be stopped in my lifetime, but with education, not just in schools, but in the workplace and hospitals, general practices, police, the courts, local, national, international governments, politicians, religious bodies, charities and voluntary agencies, locally, nationally and internationally. All it needs is one voice to start the cycle.